What's up, everybody? Your boy Big Shaq, aka Mr. One Night Only, coming back to you with some more of this Raw slash Smackdown. And if you watch my show weekly, you know that my Smackdown and Raw show coincide with what's going on in the wrestling right now with the storylines. And if you watched SmackDown Friday night, you saw Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton go all the way off the books, man. I mean, that was not supposed to happen to go down like that. You can tell Charlotte was a little bit visually shaken up when Tiffany brought up her failed marriages and you could tell because she was just on. I forgot what talk show she was just on a couple days prior to that. Now I guess Tiffany took it upon herself to use it as motivation in her thing, and Charlotte clapped back by saying that she that Tiffany's boyfriend being her DMs, and then I don't know if y'all seen that, but when the promo was over with that segment was over, how fast Tiffany left the ring, she knew she messed up. I think I know why Tiffany took that shot, because besides the one time them two brawled when the Miz show was supposed to come on, for this being like a high caliber match, it really had no substance to it. I guess that added a little bit, but the way Tiffany went about doing it, I'm not saying I'm gonna agree with her. I'm not gonna disagree with her, because it made the lines around. So now they're talking about them again, and that's what you want in this business. You want them talking about you when it's time for WrestleMania. So I would give Tiffany, I won't say props, but I would say I'm happy she took a chance, even though I don't know the backlash behind this. Will this change the WrestleMania outcome if she was supposed to win, or what? We will find out this week on SmackDown. That this is 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, so next not this Saturday, but next Saturday be WrestleMania. But now let's kick off the show. Y'all saw this match last week on Raw. Ivy Nile versus Dakota Kai. Here we go, y'all. Let's go. Let's start the show off. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I got 5 great matches lined up for you today. 4 happened already, and 1 will happen tonight. And that's when the team of the New Day takes on the tag team champions for the belt.
In the women's division. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
Now I like Ivory now. I like how they did her with the whole changing over and going with Chad Gable.
Proven to be an extremely hard worker and one of the grittiest competitors around.
And if you look at Ivory now and you look at Jordan Grace, you'd be like, hey, maybe they can be cousins somewhere down the line.
Nile trains tirelessly.
Ivy shows off her strength.
Cardio and powerlifting.
Just look at Ivy Nile. She's been sculpted to be dominant in WWE.
Not letting anyone stand in her way.
Coming to the ring is Ivy's opponent here, y'all. Dakota Kai, part of Damage Control.
Here comes trouble.
A superstar who is always ready for a fight. She won't let anything stand in her way.
And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
She's got a ruthless attitude, ruthless kicks, all in the name of Damage Control.
The captain of Team Kick is long gone. She is now the assassin of Damage Control.
Yeah, the chip on her shoulder has grown even larger since coming back to WWE.
There's the bell, and this one's official. Dakota Kai's in the building, and she's ready to take her opponent out.
It's no secret that Dakota Kai is a cold-blooded assassin. Dakota studies every move her opponent makes and then strikes.
Dakota Kai never hesitates to call her shot, and once she detects a weakness, she's merciless in exploiting it.
On the other side of the ring is a competitor who practically lives in the gym, Ivy Nile. Anytime Nile isn't in the ring, she's hitting the weight room to further perfect her already incredible physique.
Yeah, Nile trains exceptionally hard. She knows that success in the ring starts with great conditioning and preparation. When she climbs through those ropes, she's ready to take down anything and anyone. Oh, and Ivy caught her. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
She goes back into the ring. Saw it coming and counters it. Oh, roundhouse kick. Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Listen to this crowd driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. That will leave you stunned.
Corey, how do you contend with the power of Ivy Nile in the ring? You make it as difficult as possible for Ivy to use. She can end this thing right here. Fending off a 2 count there.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
A steady stream of moves taking out Nile. This is how you counteract Ivy's power game. Being crafty, being quick, and refusing to let Ivy perform. And
Up high.
oh, hold on. Things turn around quickly. Crashing down with a vertical suplex. Ripping their opponent up from the canvas and locking in the torture rack submission. This is... Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Oh, put the brakes on Nile. A little rope assistance. Punishing their opponent. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Oh, what a kick. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely excruciating.
Trapped with nowhere to go. She's gonna... She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission? Not a strategy we often expect to see. Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Find some payback with their own reversal.
With a multitude of kicks.
Ivy Nile laying down the gauntlet for her opponent. Into the ring again now. Kick right to the leg. Going for a power slam, steps down. Into an inverted DDT. Uh-oh. She turns it around with the reversal. These two showing how well they know each other. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Fighting back with everything she has.
Uh-oh. Fell off with an elbow. Uh-oh. Fought back with a punch to the gut.
With a series of strikes. Kai with a nice turnaround. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Dakota Kai picking up speed. Round the bases we go. Boom! Face wash. And Ivy suffered some further damage there.
So dangerous is Kai, staying in this fight even after it looks like she was done for.
And she's been busted open. Covering her opponent for the win. No, she kicks out.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Dakota Kai with a bang! Detonation kick. Dakota can taste it now. Cover! And she's still in the game. She was barely able to get that shoulder up.
I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
And that could have been Dakota's best shot at putting this one away. Bang! Crucial counter there. And she's coming back to the ring now.
Looking for a submission here into the torture rack. This takes a tremendous amount of power.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to...
Patented maneuver out of the Ivy Nile playbook
for the Dragon Sleeper. This is the worst spot. That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
A big L suffered by Dakota Kai.
Look at the anger and frustration on the face of Dakota Kai.
Dakota thought it was going to be easier than it was, but wow, was she wrong. Oh, here comes serious trouble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds,
Tama Tonga fights like a wild animal in the ring and holds absolutely nothing back.
That savagery makes Tama Tonga a very fearsome, intimidating competitor.
And Tama Tonga, not someone you can take lightly. A certified threat to anyone in the ring.
Or outside the ring, if you've really gotten on his bad side. Tama Tonga has beaten people up all over the world.
And hoarded tag team gold along the way.
And I believe he's ready to deliver another decisive victory.
Well, that's the only way Tama Tonga knows how to do it.
A man who has everybody saying his name.
Like it or not.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, LA Knight.
LA Knight will hand out a beatdown to anybody, any night of the week. It doesn't matter to him.
Well, the roar of the crowd tells you all you need to know. The people are behind LA Knight.
Yeah.
Here we go with LA Knight in the ring. You know, some people question if Knight was ready to clash with WWE's upper echelon.
Yeah, well, those same people seem pretty quiet now, Cole. LA has made it clear WWE is his game, and he's taken control. He can no longer be ignored.
LA Knight walks around with a chip on his shoulder, and that gives him an intensity that is difficult to contain.
And in the opposite corner is Tama Tonga. This is going to be a hard-hitting matchup for the simple fact that Tama won't allow it to be anything less.
Absolutely, Saxton. Tama Tonga is about to be fully unleashed here. Who knows what chaos and destruction he'll create?
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Piercing elbow drop. Oh, kick right to the gut. Oh, the elbow connects.
Going head-to-head, putting each other to the test.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Oh, man. Who will break first? That is the question.
Ooh! No more holding back. Going all out now. That shot ends things.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small package, this could be it.
He kicks out with authority.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
That's a forearm that'll flip.
Here we have a pin attempt. He forces a break before the count of 2.
He's still in this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Playing possum. I love it.
The pin doesn't even last to a count of 1.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that. Down with force.
Uh-oh. Oh, right into a counter. Oh, look at this. Ooh, headbutt. Where's Tama Tonga going now?
In position. He's painting a bullseye on him. Up high. Cross body.
Pin shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
And there's the kick out.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Knight denies the attack.
Oh my goodness, dribbling going for the cover here.
And he gets the shoulder up before 2.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. LA Knight about to hit it. The Megastar's elbow.
LA Knight making it look easy and painful at the same time.
And now
LA Knight.
LA Knight with the BFT.
Will Knight end this?
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
A devastating loss for Tama Tonga here.
Once again, LA Knight is the toast of the town and basking in the glory he so richly deserves.
LA Knight's power and athleticism are breaking people's spines in half.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do. It's time to see if the power of glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
Here comes B-Fab.
And her opponent, representing the Street Profits from Akron, Ohio, B-Fab.
B-Fab already has shown such a brilliant mind as the manager for the Street Profits.
But she also has the strength and agility to become an in-ring success all by herself. You gotta love B-Fab's swag, you gotta love her heart, and you gotta love the fact that she gives it her all every time she steps inside the ring.
Yeah, Byron, confidence is great, bravery is great, but B-Fab needs to tie everything together to become a top star in WWE.
We'll start things off with B-Fab, really someone who has all the tools and confidence to become a major player here in WWE.
You look at pure athletes like Trish Stratus and Chyna. They took what they had and molded it into a new environment. B-Fab is very much in that same school.
The ceiling is very high for this young woman.
And you can already feel the glow radiating from Naomi.
Both you and Naomi should probably see a doctor about that, Saxton. But if you want to talk supreme confidence, Naomi clearly has that in high supply coming into this match.
Lifted into the fireman's carry. Launched into a roundhouse kick. B-Fab looks to capitalize after the reversal.
Oh my gosh! Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh! Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh, she fights B-Fab back.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Boom!
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Boom! Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another. Oh, jeez, looking absolutely...
Schoolgirl! A tremendous pinning combination. She gets a quick kick out there.
At this point of the match, dropping their opponent twice. Ooh, close call. And how about a third time?
Effective counter.
I think the fuse has been lit here, guys.
Yeah, Saxton, now we'll see if this is dynamite or a dud.
First on the second. Oh, no! No! Spike with the DDT. And the athleticism of Naomi coming through. Check out this athleticism.
Split leg moonsault.
Fab wasn't ready. It could be over.
Into the pinfall for the victory. And the kick out.
How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for her.
Naomi just gave this one her best shot, but Lifted into the fireman's carry. Launched into a roundhouse kick. Scaling the turnbuckle here. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Taking flight. Oh my God, what a move.
Naomi out of harm's way.
Now pick up your teeth and go home. Wow.
Roundhouse kick.
Rise combo. Great athleticism.
Oof.
Hoisted up high here. Into a sidewalk slam.
Oh, awesome. Naomi, look at the afterglow combination. Oof. Stomping. Ouch. Ow. Oh. Rolling into a monkey flip.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Naomi is ready. She knows exactly what's next.
Naomi, feel the glow.
There it is, cinched in.
The hold is just getting. What a win for this superstar.
An incredible matchup, highly competitive. And this superstar certainly earned the right to be the victor. What? Oh, whoa. Got a steel chair. Come
Wear
on.
your opponent out.
This is too far.
A statement made tonight. One of the most entertaining and successful teams in WWE, the New Day. Enough with these guys already.
It's the New Day.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
I look at these guys and I think two things. Boy, do they love unicorns and pancakes too much, but also they can main event any show on their own.
And that's why we are oh so lucky to see them here tonight.
Gentlemen, it's time for war. The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders!
Held championships on multiple brands in WWE and nearly every continent before that.
Two terrifying and powerful individuals. Representatives of the New Day out here for this match. New Day loves to have fun, but guys, this is a tag team that could easily be considered one of the greatest of all time.
Especially when they get rolling in the ring. New Day loves to pick up the pace, get the action going, and get the crowd pumping.
Absolutely, Byron, and you can bet they'll try to do that here in this one.
And on the other side of the ring are two of the toughest competitors in the tag division, the War Raiders. Eric and Ivar would walk through fire if they thought it would bring them closer to achieving glory in the ring.
You said it. The War Raiders are always itching for a fight, for a chance to prove no one can survive a war against them.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that. Oh, backing it up. And nothing magical coming from the New Day there.
Staggering ferocity behind that attack from Eric.
Look at this, the dive!
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Ooh.
Cross the top rope all the way to the floor.
Drop to their knees. This is going to get worse. He might put him away here. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Showing his determination.
Oh, no, it's roll up. No, early kick out.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Xavier Woods with a wheelbarrow face buster. Oh, and an elbow caught him and cleared him to the floor. Oh, leg lariat.
What the leg? Look at this. She just tossed the leg.
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey. Smart strategy. Attack the knee.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Harlem side kick.
And getting the cover here.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
DDT.
Landed.
Oh, no, he just got busted wide open.
The official needs to take a look at that. He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
Turns that in his favor.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Kofi Kingston. How about a little?
And Eric with the counter. Caught with the elbow.
Picture perfect drop kick. Xavier Woods in with the tag.
Big back body drop. What elevation. Crank in the head.
Ooh. Is able to avoid heavy contact.
Gets driven into the corner.
Eric gets countered.
Uh-oh. Big punch finds its mark.
He tags in his partner.
What a crossbody.
And it's going to be hard for Woods to send a message if he gets outmatched like that.
Yeah, Ivar taking the fight right to him.
There's the tag. Knee lift. Oh, ouch. Oh, kick right in the back.
Tag made. Double team headed our way. Look at this power all the way up for Ragnarok.
Loving it. Sit out reverse pile driver. Shoulders down. Does he have it? On the save.
That might have been it. Using the elbow.
Roll up here. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Picture perfect drop kick. These men have shown no indication of staying down.
Their guts, their fire won't allow them to give up.
Tag. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Launching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Off the springboard.
Boy with the chop. Oh, get ready for Kofi Kingston with the boom drop.
And Ivar looks clueless as to where he is right now.
Avoids the kick. Boom! Answers with one of their own.
Oh, leg lariat.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Boot right to the throat.
Got him in the corner now.
Countering that offense. Long uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. And that has to bring Eric down a peg.
Yeah, as that explosiveness of Kofi was just shining through there. What a match. What a match. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
This is...
Uh-oh. Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
And he counters. Bang! Eric fires back.
Shotgun knees from Eric.
Will Woods find the strength to kick out? Our official got caught in the line of fire. Wheels are turning in Eric's head. And he saw that coming from Eric. Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Yes, there's the tag. Neck breaker. Boom. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Taking flight. He fails to connect. Uh-oh. Jawbreaker. Call the dentist. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. DDT.
Wow, and now Kofi is masked with blood.
Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
Kofi Kingston just being outclassed here.
He's absolutely in danger of losing it all here. A bone-rattling knee. Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
What's Eric thinking here?
From the top. Bam! Oh my gosh! With one hand!
Gut buster.
Neck breaker! Eric slowly rising to what may be his demise.
Kofi kicks it.
Wow, Kofi got all of it. The cover!
And they're still in this.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
Millimeters. Can we just see Kofi's best shot? Does he have what it takes to close this out? Tag is made.
What's going to happen here?
Boom, off the boot. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Up high. Nobody home. What an
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
breaks the close count.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Kofi Kingston is tagged in. Kofi with the setup. SOS! And Kofi delving deep at this critical point in the match.
You cannot deny the fighting spirit Kofi's been showing.
Uh-oh. Oh, the double foot stomp.
Eric looks out of it.
Makes the cover. And the victory.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
The War Raiders leave here in defeat.
The raid has been called off.
A discouraging outcome for the War Raiders.
Jacob Fatu has arrived.
WWE Universe, it is time to say your
Last man
prayers.
standing match right here. Jacob Fatu.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
To say Jacob Fatu has made an immediate impact would be kind of an understatement, guys.
Well, Fatu's first WWE match was the main event of Money in
Don't
the
say
Bank,
that no more,
where
do
he
it.
helped the new bloodline beat Kevin Owens,
Say
Randy
either
Orton, and
ride
Cody
with me or get
Rhodes.
rolled over.
Yeah, if that wasn't impressive enough, Corey, he won a tag team title opportunity in his second match, which led to championship gold in just his third WWE match.
And I predict there will be many more main events and title wins for this man.
This was a great matchup on Friday night. Last man standing matchup.
Hatred in his
I like how they let both men get their stuff off, and it wasn't a clear, decisive winner.
He says it all
Solo,
the time.
I mean not solo, on the college man solo.
wants
Jacob won
destruction.
by
Jacob's
9/10 of
more
a
than
second,
happy to
literally.
deliver it.
Braun Strowman brought the table in. The table was his ultimate demise.
The monster of all monsters is here.
And his opponent from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds.
Main event, y'all. Last man standing match.
Man.
A tell you this
The
much,
rules
the
mismatch.
Monster
Only way to
Ball
win is to
Monsters
make sure
is
your
more than
opponent
just
don't
a
get up for the
nickname.
10 count.
This monster has stood toe-to-toe with every giant in WWE and slain them all.
We need Pat McAfee on his entrance with this. Say, that's one big son of a bitch.
Witness
We
some
need Pat
impressive feats
McAfee
of strength over the years.
doing the heat on the table.
Well, the good news is the next
Maybe
one could be
tables
mere
or
moments
something.
away.
I need to put that in WWE, man. Get these hands in there, chanting. Main event, no rules here. Just beat the 10 count. So you got a wow, just like that, Jiggle with a kick to the face.
This match is all about wearing your opponent down any way you can. Pinning them for a 3 count is tough enough, but keeping them down for a 10 count, that is backbreaking. Now trampling the opposition.
Speaking of ring announcers, who saw
Hoist it up, snap suplex.
What a
ring
throw of the much
announcer's wife
larger
Carmella on
opponent.
his talk show the other day, and she was talking about everything that happened with her in WWE and how
Whoa, just
she feels
floating through the air.
She got let go because she got pregnant. And,
Counter right when it was needed.
Blow to the bread basket. Here we go. Time to
guys
work
think-
out some aggression.
her husband
The fight
lost
is
his
on.
job on
It is
Smackdown.
furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor loaded up.
WWE doing
You can
thinking
feel
it
the
was best for
conflict so
business.
does the WWE Universe.
He was mad when he had got demoted.
Each exchange just sapping the
Now, which I
energy
did
from
too.
these
I
two.
think that he should have still been on.
Exhaustion setting in. And
He's doing a good job in
now
NXT now.
Nothing pretty about this. Just a good old Donnybrook
Get
here.
it, crazy as shit.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced. Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
For the interesting
Giving
to
up
see
now is not an option. They have to finish this.
how her future
Neither
holds up.
competitor
Because
is
she
backing
was
down.
a great mid-card wrestler. She was a main event status. She was a lower card. She was a great mid-card wrestler. She got championship.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on
She would never
autopilot
run
right now.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from the...
Charlotte
Looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
See, I need that feeling, match. She felt it. She felt it perfectly.
Counter by the big monster.
That's crazy. I didn't. They did do that. They didn't renew her contract.
Tribal
Because
choke.
This
she
one
said
can't
she
end the match
had
now, but
some
there's still
complication
fight left
from
in
the
her.
birth for
You don't
her
wanna go out
son.
like this.
Remember, she couldn't carry at first. She always had like a miscarriage and all that stuff. And everybody was already bad mouthing her because they thought she stole Corey Graves from his wife. Corey Graves came out and made it clear him and his wife was over with before he started talking to Carmella. And they still
And not ready to let this one end just
They
yet.
still did it. All he did was father for his kids with his first wife. And it's respectable. Sometimes you just don't go over the person you thought you was going to go over.
We might be in the final moments of this match.
Gotta dig deep.
Wow, y'all, Braun Strowman, just like that,
The
gave my
official
man a
has to
10
call.
count business.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
Jacob
Wow, I didn't see that
Fatu
happening.
going
That was
down to
quick.
defeat.
This was absolute insanity and unreal to see Jacob Fatu go down in defeat.
What I want to know is who will Jacob Fatu turn his attention to now?
Yeah, that was average. We gotta run that one back. I'm sorry. That match was terrible. We gonna run that back, y'all, cause no way in heck that match.
Gentlemen,
That's
give
ass.
me the absolute brutality of a last man standing match.
Start off the same way with
Day of
a
the
kick
week.
to the
If
face.
we had one of these matches every day of the week, we'd run out of superstars by the end of the year.
That might be true, Byron, but what makes the last man standing match so difficult?
One thing that's difficult is that all of your submission or pinfall moves in your arsenal go right out the window. So we can feel very limiting.
That might feel limiting to some, but to other superstars, it's liberating. In last man standing matches, you don't have to worry about being disqualified or taking a fall. It's all about incapacitating your... From the top. Diving headbutt. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Look how fast the ref's counting. Oh my God.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
And he gets back to his
I had to
feet.
run this back.
He's still got
Man,
a
I've been
lot of
saved.
life left.
Able to capitalize on Jacob
That's what we
Fatu's
trying.
mistake.
We count so fast. They didn't count that fast when they count to 3.
Oof. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Throw him over the top rope. You guys can go outside. You can get weapons, anything. Come on.
No matter what.
That's an standing matchup, not a regular matchup.
Both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy battles. Oh, man, the shots raining down, one after another.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
Power slam.
Watch how fast the ref count. 2,
The monster among
3,
men with a roar to the audience.
4,
Getting
5.
back to a standing position. Gonna try to continue here.
We ain't playing. He said he got plans tonight.
On the mark. The crowd is fired up. Braun Strowman is fired up.
Down on the windpipe.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Oh!
Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Oof! WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Boom! They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Ooh!
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
And retaliates with a counter. Uh-oh. He's able to counter that. And this one might be headed ringside.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off
Man,
their
shake
energy.
yourself outside the ring and go get a weapon or something.
He's back on his feet. The ref count has to stop.
Oh, jumping headbutt, busting him open.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Referee's count at 7.
Only a few seconds left. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. He is determined to fight out of this predicament. What a Samoan drop! An impressive combination of balance and mighty power. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Whoa, using their body as an absolute weapon. He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
Super kick!
Watching! Big height, bigger impact. Jacob Fatu sending a clear message here.
The count is at 7.
Coming down to the wire here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of...
Jacob's planning something here. With a DDT. Will Braun come back from that?
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
This is a much better match.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
And the official calls it clearly. They cannot fight any longer.
I can live with this outcome.
The Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
And that's our time for the day. Until later on, y'all. I'll be back with some more of that Resident Evil. Remember, this week, y'all, we're gonna play that new game on Game Pass called South of Midnight. It comes out, I believe, tomorrow. Yep, so we might be playing that tomorrow, y'all. South of Midnight. If you don't know what that is, go check out the trailer. If you got Game Pass, download it. It looks like you playing. It looks like the old Spider-Verse movies. That's how the game cinematic looks. Looks like it's gonna be an interesting game. And then towards the end of the month, since Until Dawn comes out on the 25th, so I will be playing Until Dawn before the movie comes out. So if you guys are going to see the movie and don't know what the game is all about, I'll be playing it for you guys. I just finished it when it came out in October. The updated PlayStation 5 version, we'll be playing that again. But a little bit later on, we'll be back with some more of that Chris Redfield story on Resident Evil 6. Until then, I'm your host, Mr. One Night Only. Thanks for having some breakfast with me this morning. Peace out, y'all.